Hi guys, my name is Haley Ferguson and this is my biggest challenge video for the MIT 885 practicum class. I am a high school social studies teacher in Colorado Springs, Colorado. My school is 90% free or reduced lunch and we are in an urban setting, so that just gives you some background on where I teach, and I'll tell you how that ties into my biggest challenge here in a minute. So my biggest challenge is that we don't really have access to technology. I went into this master's program knowing that my district lacked a lot of technology, and I just think that these skills will help me in the future when I switch districts or when we gain more technology in the current district I'm in. We are going one-to-one, meaning that each student will have either a laptop or a tablet that will be theirs for the duration of 4 years. They'll get to take it home, they can use it at school, at home, etc. But I don't know how soon that will happen. They say it's happening this upcoming year, but I highly doubt it. We haven't done any training or anything for the teachers, so that leads me to believe that the students probably will not be getting their laptops right away, but hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years. That's my biggest challenge because when we lack technology, there's a lot that we can't do in the classroom. I try to make the most of technology when I have access to it, when I reserve a lab or a cart, but for the most part, technology is not a part of my students' daily work. I use it to show PowerPoints, to show videos, to explain lessons, but my students are not using technology daily, and I think that it is a challenge. I mean, especially after taking all these classes for the MIT program, there's so much out there and there's so many cool resources and cool programs and things that I could do in my classroom, but unfortunately I don't have access to it. So on a more positive note, I think that it's important that when we as teachers do get access to technology, that we are using it to our full potential. I try to be very, very intentional when I do get those laptop carts or when I do reserve those labs earlier than anybody else. I try to make sure that every minute is accounted for, that my kids aren't just sitting there playing cool math games or whatever the kids play these days. So I try to make sure that they have something to work on, they know what they're supposed to be working on, and it's not just a free-for-all when we walk into the lab. So my audience for this would be other teachers, just kind of telling them, use your time wisely, plan accordingly based on the technology that you have in your school, and when you do get that technology, use your time wisely. And the ISTE standards had really helped me throughout this whole process of earning my master's. I had never heard of them until Fort Hays, and I just think it's a really good way for teachers in the 21st century to kind of create lessons or base their lessons upon those, because it lays out the framework for the things that we should be teaching and doing regarding technology. So I think that those standards are really, really important for the line of work we're in. And technology is just going to become more and more prevalent. So I think that most school districts are going to get on board, and it is going to be something that we see in our everyday classrooms. So just kind of wrapping up, I'm really excited to get more technology within the classroom and use the things I've learned in this program. Thank you.